It's crazy with technology these days. Like, it just makes it so much easier. And if you can use it as your full advantage, why not?
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone.
Just come up to the King River, the mighty King River. It's a great spot. I was up here about a week and a half ago with Sonia, and I've just set the drone up. You can just hear that. And I found this new little runoff. I've never been here before until that day. We had storms come through, we had to bail. I did catch one small barra, but it was pretty hard going, so we left it. So I'm back again on the neap tides. I want to see where the runoff is in this creek. As I said, I've never been here, so we're going to put the drone up, go and have a look and see what's going on and what's causing the actual drain and the runoff coming into the system.
What's a man got to do to get a woman like you? What's a man got to do to touch a woman like you? What's a man got to do to get a woman like you? If I have to beg, or if I have to plead, or if I have to fight, or if I have to bleed, or if I tell a lie, or if I speak the truth, well, tell me, baby, what's a man got to do to get a woman like you?
I have got an umbrella. Let's set this up. So bloody hot. At least I'll have a bit of shade. Just be able to duck in once in a while. So I think the best part of the tide is going to be from the top and the run out. So what we'll do is basically sit here, we'll have a bit of a look. I might scout around, come back here, get the turn of the tide and do the run out. I can see a few fish, it's just not happening. We'll come back at that turn of the tide like I said before. We'll head up towards the back, go and have a look just a bit further and see what else is about.
If I got to fail, or if I had to bleed, if I tell a lie, or if I speak the truth, tell me, baby, what's a man got to do to meet a woman like you? What's he got to do now?
Hey, long day. We've hooked up to a little barra. On the process, on the beast flogger. Little beauty. Nice. Thank you very much. Straight in. That's what I've kind of been chasing. I thought there would be a lot more. I've been right up at the back of the creek and now I've actually come back into one of my spots where I normally come. Another little buzzer. Oh, they're getting smaller. On the camo green. Poor little fella. Back in. Thanks for coming, mate. On the jack snacks. Can it be legal? Can it be size? Oh, I don't know. It'd be very close. 55 centimeters. Still great fun. I was just changing my action up. I've been seeing them there And this one here, here we go. I actually just started whipping it really hard, playing it more aggressive. Look at the colours. What a beautiful fish. There you go. Oh, well, this was, I was actually just wanting really fast to go down. It is a bazza. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, beauty. Good release. It is so muggy. It's ridiculous. The sweat is just pouring off me. I don't know if you're going to see this. I've got the hat on. It is crazy. All right. Far out. Oh, and again, I think this might be a thready. It is a thready. Good thready too. Beauty. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. You ripper. I might actually use a landing net on this one. It's a reasonable thready. I haven't caught one for a while. My biggest probably thready for the year. Oh yeah, I better use a net. Wait. Hey, you little bugger. Come back this way. Come on. Yes. Beautiful little thready. Look at that. Woo. Straight back in the drink. Here we go, fella. Woo. Few bar. They're only small, but it's just all good fun. Day 2 on this little epic adventure. So yesterday, as you've seen, we come up, we had a bit of a scout around right up at the back of the King River, and I thought to myself, bugger it, I'll come back up again on a different tide. So yesterday I come up on a high, now I've come up in the low tide, like everything's exposed, everything's shown. So I'm going to try and work this out a bit better. There's some bait and everything around. I did see some buff in action yesterday, it didn't last long. It was at the top of the tide, on the turn, up at the back. So we're going to just slowly work our way up there, move in as much as I can. But this is absolutely crazy. So I'm just got 2 lures out trolling. One right over this side, over there. There's been a few salmon. So hopefully, might get a bar, might get a thready. So you can see the rock bars all exposed a bit here. I think it's pretty deep. I'm in around about 2.5 meters. I've had to come through some real shallow water. Comes up a bit here, I can see a snag out of the water. But what I've done today, I've actually got one lure on, the scat. I've actually matched the color of the water. It's pretty dirty. And I've got a green bomber on, a long shot. So just a shallow diver, working our way up in here. But as you can see now, this is where the rock bar is, just on the left-hand side. I can see it on the sounder, and we'll just work our way up. But this is how you do it. Like when you're trying to find new areas to fish, where the runoff is starting to happen, get up, explore high tide so you know you're not going to hit anything. Next day, you got a bit more confidence, go back in on the low tide, and you can see exactly what is going on. Drone yesterday is the best way to be able to put it up, have a look at those back creek systems, or anywhere there's holding water, where it's going to flow back into any little, tributary, runoff, a feeder creek. So that is the best way to be able to explore. It's crazy with technology these days, like it just makes it so much easier. And if you can use it as your full advantage, why not? It's probably about a 2 meter croc just slid in the water just in front of me here. Spewing, I just missed it. He was sitting right up on the bank too. You can see the croc slide just there as it's just come down into the water. So Mitchell Dam is actually flowing. I can actually now see water pumping out of this creek. It's really filthy, it's dirty, but we have runoff from the back. How good is that? This is what we've got to watch out for, these rock bars. I'm in 0.9 of water now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push over this. I'll find out. But this is why you come on low tide. We'll work all this out with these rock bars and know your limits and don't get caught above it. If that tide drops out and you get caught above that, you're stuck in here, especially on a neap tide. And if it's getting a smaller tide, you've really got to be careful. You do not want to hit a rock with your prop, that's for sure. 1.4. Come on, little ripper. So I know now on the tide in Wyndham, on how high it is, I can see it on my sounder with the tide chart. So from now on, I know I can get over a certain depth when the Wyndham tide reaches that level and get over that rock bar. Heap of snags, even out in the middle. So if you're looking at high tide, you have to watch out for these snags. There's a croc sitting straight on the bottom. I went over this yesterday here, this rock bar. Wow, gee. Like that's flowing fresh water out the back there. There's actually a lot of mullet just around here. Like big mullet, I can see swimming in the water just here. They just kicked off. Okay, I'm just gonna wind these rods in and work out what to do here. Have a look at this. I didn't think this rock bar was so exposed like this. I flew over this yesterday. Wow, that's so lucky. Where I wanted to try and get to is just around the corner. We've got runoff, fresh water's flowing out. It is dirty, but a good chance the barra being here. It's shallow over this side here. There's actually a bit of a hole here. Hopefully the bait's in there and the fish are as well. Second cast. Oh, what do we got? Wait. I don't know what this is. Oi. Running around, far out. I'm not sure what this is. Oh no. Shark. We don't want that. I know why it felt really weird. Oh, you bugger, brand new lure. Probably should have netted that. Just moved up. I'm trying to get into this back eddy here, and I'm going to see where the whitewash is. If there's any, oh, I can see the bait there. If there's any fish sitting there, it's going to be shallow, but you never know. Oh, it's definitely shallow, but I can see big bait there. I actually might move to a surface lure, but we'll just have a look first. Give it a few casts. Especially being in shallow, I'll hold my rod tip up and keep the lure close to the surface with a faster wind. So the Jabbers Honcho pencil, 128, top water. Let's give these a crack. Jeez, the colours are awesome. What I might do first, I'm going to try the darker one, or the orange bottom, green top. Special colour it says on there, I'm not sure. They come with really good hooks on them too. I think it's their own hooks. So you don't actually have to swap any hooks around. Yeah, they're perfect. Unreal. Like everyone uses tango dancers, I use them, I love them. And already I've actually noticed something about this already. This front hook is actually set back a bit further, where the tango dancer would be up a bit further. So when you're actually de-hooking a fish, that makes it a lot safer. And normally, every time you buy a tango dancer, you have to change the hooks out. Where these, there's no changing. What an action, look at that. It's got the rattle as well. You can hear the bearings. Oh, big mullet behind it. I thought it was a barra coming up behind it then. But look at the action on it, side to side. You let it pause. Now this is what you want. You see how the bottom, or the arse end of the lure, actually dropped down? So when you do pause it, if a barra comes up and hits it, it's got more of a chance to get hooked up. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh, the smallest little barra on that was crazy. Let's get it back right up in there. Well, that's what I was kind of expecting. It's like a heap of small baby barra up against this, feeding. I can start to see the big mullet just climbing over that rock wall and starting to go up and push up further. Come on, fish, where are you? Oh, look at the mullet there. I'll just stop here, I think. Still pretty shallow. I don't know how we're going to go here, but I might try and actually just drift over this with the electric, or we're just going to get caught up. We might be able to do it. We've got one more section just up in here. Get over that, and I think from there, oh, there we go. What was I just saying? We should be all right. I think we're on the bottom. Yep, lift this motor up. I'm just leaning on one side, so if this side hits, it'll kind of just swing us around. We're just going over the shallow part now and just drifting from these rocks. If we go another 20 meters that way, I think we're okay. I can see another rock bar just over here as well. Okay, I'm getting too close to this. I'm going to put the mini coder down, but hold it up. Just going to clip you back in here. Lift this up. And see if I can turn us away from here. That's it. Push us out to the middle. We're not out of the danger zone yet. Being so low in the creek, it is just so humid. Like I'm just absolutely just sweating. Humidity is just crazy. It's jumped back up. We're at 0.6, 0.5. I just want to get past this rock bar, sneak past it, and hopefully I can start the motor up. I just went and got a couple of bait. Got a couple of small liveys, one decent one. I got a real big mullet as well. I'll use that as a strip bait. I'm going to wait for this tide to come in and hopefully a fishing picks up. She's going to be a long day otherwise. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Going to go in this little feeder. Bit of a back eddy there. Sit the rod in the rod holder. As easy as that. Let's send this drone up and go and have a look, because a week ago this was not running. Have a look at this. It's pretty amazing. It's the country around here is just superb.
Gonna make you feel good, make your legs start to shake when I pop your hood. I give you all my money, I give you all my honey. So what's a man got to do to get a woman like you? If I got to beg, or if I have to plead, or if I have to fight, or if I have to bleed, if I tell a lie, or if I speak the truth. Tell me, baby, what's a man? Oh, what's a man? What's a man got to do
from stinking hot to being nice and cool. It's raining, caught in another little storm. The Kimberley life, living the dream. I'm just cuddling it up so I don't get too wet. But this rain's getting harder. Oh geez, getting a lot harder. I gotta love it. I'm right up on the edge of it. It's moving away, but I've got to be turning in and out of it, so let's say we're going to get a little bit of this. Bugger.
Just got a bit of lightning strike in front of me. Miles away, but I'm just going to drop this pole down. So it's not sticking up in the air. That'll be alright, just on the ground there for now. Just shut the cameras there. Yeah, there's a good bloody fork of lightning just straight down here. Quite a distance, but being in a boat is never always good. Yes! What is this? Oh no! Oh, bugger! That was big. I could see it on the sounder, but I don't know what it was. Could have been a thready. Oh, that lure just come flying back at the rod then. So glad it didn't do anything. Hey, the beast flogger. Build them tough. Oh, it's crazy how much I'm actually working it because they're not taking it slow. I'm really whipping the rod just to get them excited. Yes, here we go. I've got it locked up. I'm right up in the snags. Come on. Yes. Woohoo. Beauty. Come on. Oh, it's green as. Yes. I've really got to work the lure. Fresh barra Monday for dinner tonight. 67 centimetres. Nice little bazza. Look at it. If you watch this far, much appreciated. You're the champions. Well, using technology to be able to go and try and find the runoff, where it's going to work is so much easier these days. You know, we've got it. You might as well use it from drones, you know, just getting up there, having a look up at the back of the creek systems, see where there is a bit of water so you know it's going to flow later on. It's unreal. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this and it won't be too far away.